Have you ever had a creepy friend? Yes? No? Well, this story is about a creepy friend. So I was around 11 years old at the time when this story took place, and I heard there was a new kid at my school, and it was like 6 hours, so it was the last hour, and the kid was in my class. When I saw him, he looked normal. I mean, he didn't look that bad. So, but sometimes his outfit kind of looked weird. I could tell the people around me thinking the same thing. So, yeah. I have to admit, I feel bad because he was kind of lonely. No one was talking to him. So, to be a good person, I went up to him and said hello and all that. The teacher told us that we were supposed to draw like our house, but 3D, I think. And yeah, so I sat next to him for the project thing. What I saw in his paper gave me chills, and well, to be honest, my drawing was really great. It looked great. It was one of my best drawings, but what I saw in his paper, oh my god. I don't know if he noticed me or like he thinks that, or I don't know if he saw me looking at it, but what he drew was weird though, and creepy. So he drew a man holding a sharp object, and there was another man hanging and blood coming out. It was at this point I knew that I'm screwed. I'm not friends with a creep. So then after class, he said, do you want to go over or come over to my house? I said, what about you come over to my house? Because like, I don't know why, but my mom does not let me go to my friend's house, but she lets my friends go to my house. I don't know. But he said, sure. So then after like 2 hours, he arrived at my house. He was wearing his pajamas. It was weird because like literally outside was super cold and he was walking in his pajamas. I don't know. It's weird. So then I introduced him to my mom. Yeah, and we ate dinner. Then we played on my PlayStation 2. And yeah, it was kind of fun. He's a cool person. But there were times that he acted weird. I mean, like very weird. And sometimes there's awkward moments. So then, it was nighttime and we slept. The next day we arrived at school, and for some reason the kid is ignoring me. And it's weird, like he was ignoring me. I was like, what the hell, what happened yesterday? We were good, and now you're just ignoring me? So I thought that was weird. Then skipping school hours, at the end of the day, I didn't see him nowhere. So I was walking to my house and I heard strange noises behind me, or I hear footsteps or like bushes sounds, and I looked back and nobody was there. And then I kept walking. Then I entered my house and whatever, and then my mom wasn't home. So I was home alone for a little bit. I went to the kitchen, and right when I stepped in the kitchen, that's when I screamed. I saw the kid, the new kid, in a window, staring at me. I was so scared, like I don't want to close the curtain. But I have to be a man. I walked to the window and like closed the curtain. But before I closed it, I saw a knife in his hand. or he was holding a knife. It was at this point that I was extremely done. Like, I'm done. I'm gonna die. So I locked everything and went in my room and dialed 911. The police said that they're gonna send help, or like the person on the phone said they're gonna send help in 20 minutes, which was long. And then I could just hear the kid pounding on my front door until he broke in. I don't know how strong he is, like how, but and he ran all the way to my room and he stabbed the door. I was freaking out. And then for some reason everything stopped. It went silent. And then obviously 20 minutes later the cops arrived. They got the kid. They took him somewhere and it turns out he had mental issues. And he was suffering from a disorder. A mental disorder. I don't know. There are some creepy ass people out there. It's not just adults, it's kids too.